Okay, hi everyone, it's Lee and Ryan here, one of the co-founders of Assets for Life. Assets for Life is a boutique property investment and educational company, and I'm currently on site today at one of our latest land development deals where we've just completed finishing building 7 flats and 2 houses. I just want to say hi to everyone, and also just to let you know that this is going to be a blog, and we're going to be doing a whole series of videos talking about the property freedom formula, which is our 7-step system to achieving massive results through property and becoming financially free. And I'm going to be doing a series of videos on each part of the system. Okay, now the reality is if we can do this type of stuff, then you can definitely do it. So maybe you're in a position where you want to be building houses, you want to be building flats, you want to become a developer, but maybe you don't know what you don't know. And if I just take you back a couple of years, I had never done a development of this size. I'd been in property for some time as an amateur. I'd travelled the world, and in that time I was a part-time property investor, and the reality is I'd done everything that you shouldn't do. Why? Because I didn't have the education, and I wasn't part of a high-level mentorship or mastermind program, and I got sold on glossy brochures, off plans, new builds, apartments on golf courses, and I invested heavily into a property portfolio in Spain, and the reality was I lost over half of my money in that portfolio when I came to sell the units in 2012, 13 and 14. So my first experience in property wasn't that positive. But I looked at what I'd done and I saw the mistakes that I had made, and when I moved back to the UK in April 2014, I knew that I wanted to get into property, but I just didn't quite know how. So what happened was I met my amazing business partner, Munoz. He is a chartered civil engineer. He'd been in property for many years. He'd worked on, big projects in London with Alan Sugar as a top project manager for ISG and Skanska. He'd been working on the Heron Tower, the Walbrook. These are £250 million builds. We joined forces. I had many years in business, and Jay had many years in property. We came together and we created Assets for Life. We knew that we wanted to do bigger developments. So what you're seeing behind me was my first ever land development deal. We've now got a number of deals that we're working on. Actually, one just round the corner, which is a commercial conversion where we're converting an office into 16 flats. But the reality was, at the beginning, I didn't have the right mindset. Now, step 1 in our property freedom formula is all about mindset, because you can have all the knowledge in the world, you can go to as many courses, you can read all the books you want to read, but if you don't believe in you, and if you don't have the right mindset to actually then go and take action, you're gonna stay stuck. And maybe that's the position you're in at the moment. Maybe you've got all of these dreams, these desires, these wants, these needs, but actually you're in the same position now as you were in a year ago, or 2 years ago, or even 5 years ago. And what we want you to do is break through your blocks and your barriers. So mindset is step 1 in the property freedom formula. It is the most important step. Now, how do you overcome a negative mindset, or how do you overcome some lack of confidence? Well, the most important thing is to go and surround yourself with like-minded people. Go and find a mentorship or a mastermind group, just like we offer here at Assets for Life, and go and hang around with successful people. Go and hang around with people that are millionaires. Go and hang around with people that are positive. Go and talk to them, ask them lots of questions, invest in you, which is your biggest asset. So that is exactly what Jay and I done in 2015. We got the right education. We went and invested heavily with some amazing mentors in property, and that all of a sudden gave us the confidence and the belief to believe that we could do something like this. My business partner, Jay Munoz, he's worked on big builds, so his mindset was already in the right place, but there was a thing inside of me going like, can I really do this? Can I really become a developer? I don't really know what I'm doing. But over a period of days, weeks and months, we got the education, we started to implement our actions, and all of a sudden I was like, you know what, Jay, let's go for it. So when Jay found this development, it was like, you know what, in for a penny, in for a pound, I'm just going to go and do it. And we started the process. Fast forward to where we are now, and we've just completed this development of 7 flats and 2 houses. We've sold 7 units now. We've got 2 more units to sell, and we've got a whole bunch of viewings over the weekend. So, it's really important for you to just be the best version of you that you can possibly be. It's always great to inspire to people, but don't put yourself down or don't compare yourself to where people are. You are exactly where you need to be at this precise stage. So, that's really important, is to don't compare yourself to people. Make sure you are the best version of you that you can possibly be. Make sure that you are pushing yourself as best as you can on a day-to-day basis. Start listening to books. Start going to networking events. Start surrounding yourselves with like-minded people. And then make an absolute pledge that you are going to do your first land development deal over the course of the next 12 months. And then once you make that pledge, keep yourself accountable to some high-level mentors and be part of a high-level mastermind group. And all of a sudden, your confidence will build. Now, one exercise which I was told to do by my mentor, and it absolutely changed everything for me, and I'm going to ask you to do this now, is write a list of 50 great things about you and your business. Yeah, that's right, 50 great things. And once you have that list of 50 things, put it on your phone, put it in your office, have it as a desktop screensaver. And then when you're having those moments, and the moments I'm talking about where you feel beat up, you feel deflated, you feel like you can't carry on, you've got negative people in your life, you're not feeling great about yourself, then the best thing to do is refer back to your list. And that will enable you to put your best foot forward and to say, you know what? I'm bloody good at what I do. I'm not good at everything, but these are the things that I'm good at, and these are the things that I enjoy. Because in property, you don't have to do everything. One of the major things which has enabled us to be successful is to leverage and outsource all of the stuff that, 1, I'm not very good at, and 2, the things that I just don't enjoy doing. You can all have a development like this in your portfolio over the next 12 months, and ultimately then you can just scale and systemize your business. So write that list out now. 50 great things about you and your business. Some of those things might be, I'm good at raising money. I'm good at networking. I've got great communication skills. I want to be the best partner that I can be to my wife or my girlfriend. I want to be the best dad that I can be. I go to the gym. I eat well. I try and get 8 hours sleep an evening. There's so many things that we are all good at, but the monkey on the shoulder tells us we're no bloody good, and we want to get rid of the monkey, and we want to start looking at all of your amazing qualities. And by doing that, that's going to enable you to put your best foot forward, and that will enable you then to have some more confidence in yourself and a belief and a desire and a drive to get into property and to become financially free. So step 1 mindset is really important, and once you have the shift here, you know what? anything is possible, and we are now looking at doing much bigger developments, 50, 60, 75 flat conversions. But like all things, you have to get that first deal over the line. Thanks very much.